This is a personal tribute with love in memoriam to Lionel Hampton, who was a friend and mentor. Lionel Hampton.
When I went to play and sing for him, and he said, "Julie, your voice is delicious." And I remember saying, "Oh, Lionel, may I have that in writing, please?" And the next day on the phone he said, "The world should hear you. What, you want to be the world's best kept secret?" So I dreamed one day I wanted to be a singer when I was a teenager growing up in Montreal. I was a classical pianist in the winter being pruned for Juilliard, and in the summer I was a teenage torch singer by the name of Julie Heathers. It was my fantasy name. When I was 3.5, I was singing and dancing. So it was really a natural passion, and it was my dream one day to do both. I reinvented myself as a jazz woman after being a concert pianist, after graduating from Juilliard and playing, well, halfway around the universe. A voice in me said, "Remember me? You promised one day you would do both." Baby Holtzman, the love of my life. She's my inspiration for monthly soirée concert benefits in my home. I get a wonderful group of people, great band, and it's a benefit for animal rescue, Humane Society, SPCA, all of them.
Quelqu'un dans mon cœur, tu dis avec ton air de rien, ton petit sourire en coin.
So China was the first classical video, apparently, which was a piece of Alexander Chetney. Thrill of doing the world premiere in Beijing, one of my most thrilling experiences in my career as a concert pianist, of the Rhapsody in Blue with the Central Philharmonic Orchestra and my favorite conductor in the universe, Han Zhang-Jie. Peaked at the performance in Hadean Hall for 40,000 people, and it was a joy. They loved the piece so much, and especially Han Zhang-Jie. I'll never forget the way his face, he looked like he had died and gone to heaven when he played that as an encore. Thanks to Ed Jablonski, I was able to do a piece called Sleepless Night. It hadn't been published yet, and Ira would not release it. Michael Feinstein, bless his heart, was the then archivist, and Ed asked him, could you smuggle it out? And he said, of course. Thanks to him, I I was able to do what turned out to be the world premiere. Ed Jablonski, who was, of course, the definitive biographer of Gershwin and Arlen and countless works, he said, you need to do an arrangement of An American in Paris. And you'll hear some Jobim, and because Jobim, one of my most beloved composers, is known in Brazil as the Brazilian Gershwin. Jobim says,
It's been a long, very long time since a Brazilian's danced with you a repas de deux.
Monsieur Jobim, je vous adore.
Viens ici et danse avec moi.
So you hear in this version how I interpolated a little of Jobim. I had to leave Monday morning to London to do the world premiere of this concerto, Opus 14, of Franz Xaver Mozart, and I still had not written the cadenza, and there was none. So I had been invited to this fascinating party in the village, and I wanted to go. So I told my friend, I can't leave unless I've completed the cadenza, so if I walk through the door, you'll know that I did it. And I sat rooted and I told myself, you're not getting up until it's finished. And it seemed to flow by itself. It was like somebody up there took pity on me. And when I walked through the door, I got a hero's welcome. She did it. So, when Lionel Hampton said, the world should hear you, you want to be the world's best kept secret? It kind of comes to mind because I want to spread the essence, the joy, the intimacy of these special events in my studio to venues. So, my whole purpose in making music and sharing it and hoping to enliven and inspire the audience for these particular great songs of all ages. Allow me the thrill of sharing these talents with you.
Qui a besoin de plus que ça? Pas moi. Je suis ravie dans la vie. Who could ask for